guests to their room. This way to your room, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. Next, before opening the guest assigned room, knock or activate the doorbell first to make sure there is no one inside. When the room is occupied or not yet ready, tactfully inform the guest of the mistake and call the desk clerk for a room replacement. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Lee, unfortunately, your room is not yet ready. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. Let me just call the desk clerk for a room replacement. Hello, desk clerk. The room for Mr. and Mrs. Lee is not yet ready. I'm calling for a room replacement. Next, open the room with the keycard, whichever is used, and switch on the light, and then let the guest in. Show the room to the guest and bring in their luggage. Explain the use of facilities in the room such as air conditioning, thermostat control, bathroom light switches, etc. Explain the operation of TV if it needs special instructions. This is your room. You may now enter, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. You can find the remote control for aircon and TV in the side table beside the bed. You can access many channels in the television. If you have the specific channel that you want to watch that are not available, just call and inform the desk clerk. You can use this telephone for calling the desk clerk. Just press this button and it will automatically connect you with the desk clerk. Inside your drawer is a compendium containing information on hotel and facilities and services, telephone area code, in-house telephone directory, room service menu, city map, emergency guidelines, and other important information that you might need during your stay with us. If you have other needed information, please don't hesitate to call the front desk. Next, inspect the room and bathroom. Check for busted bulbs, dirt, and defective amenities and inform the housekeeping department of noted defects. Sell hotel services. Inform the guest of available food outlets, restaurant and bars, what they offer and operating time. Room service, long-distance facilities, business center, laundry services, well centers, etc. For your convenience, the hotel has provisions for room service for 24 hours. The room service menu is on the top of this table. You may also dine at some of our outlets like coffee shop, swimming pool, restaurant, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All of those are operating 24 hours. You can also avail our laundry service. There is laundry bag with a laundry price list on top of the dresser. If you wish to go for entertainment, our hotel has an entertainment bar with ballroom dancing at night, operating 24 hours. Advise them to use the safety deposit facility. Secure your valuables. We suggest that you see the safety deposit box inside your cabinet. Instructions are provided beside the box. Next, take leave of the guest and ask if everything is in order. As a last gesture, show willingness to be further helped and bid the guest a pleasant and enjoyable stay. Is everything in order, Mr. and Mrs. Lee? Is there anything else I can do for you? Please call us if you need further assistance. Turn over the key guest room and wish them a pleasant stay. Here's your room key, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. I hope you'll enjoy your stay in our hotel. Next, inform the bell captain or the front office manager if you notice any problem like unusual behavior of the guest, damage or opened luggage, defects in the room, etc. And last, record the check-in on the bell control sheet, indicating there in the name of the bellman, the number of luggage, and the room number.
A room change request can occur on different reasons. Front office team should change the room as quickly as possible when a guest is dissatisfied with accommodations or find defects that cannot be immediately corrected. The situation is execute room transfer for a guest who transfers from room 201 to 120 but some of defects in room 201. There are some reasons why a room change needs to be conducted. A guest preference that is not established earlier or wrong assignment, and a defect that cannot be repaired immediately. Defects in room 201 can be room type allocated was not as per the room confirmed, water leakage in bathroom, and guests wanted to stay on a higher category room. These are the room move procedures. If the guest has a request to have his or her belongings moved while he or she is not in the hotel, the duty manager must ascertain the proper authorization and the guest verification to ensure instructions given are accurate and proper. Duty manager must be accompanied by a security officer in the moving so as to ensure proper inventory on the guest's belongings and to act as witness to each other. The information about the room movement related to above mentioned case should be recorded on the duty manager logbook and the security occurrence log. Duty manager is to ensure that the room changes are updated accordingly in the system and that communications are left for the team members at the front desk to hand over the room keys to the guest upon his or her return to the hotel. The room change information should be recorded accordingly. First, front desk room move file. Second is room service department. Then to the cashier. The cashier is responsible for recording the new information on the guest folio, stapling the NCR slip to the registration card, and placing supporting guest bills from the old room rack to the new room rack. Fourth is the bellman. The bellman is to make the room change, and the same is filed on the room move folder. And lastly is housekeeping. All room changes must be reported to housekeeping so the first room can be cleaned and kept ready for other guests.
Once called to assist in a guest checkout, fill up the bellman control sheet form that indicate the name of the guest of his room number. You may call the guest in the room to find out how many luggage he has so can bring a cart when necessary. Proceed to the guest room and remind the guest to double check the drawers, closet and bathroom to make sure that nothing is left behind. Bring to the guest to the desk clerk, front office cashier for bill settlement or to secure clearance but be on standby until the guest is ready to be assigned to his vehicle. Ask the desk clerk to check if the key has been returned before the signs of the checkout slip. If the key has not been returned, ask the guest to return it. Proceed to the cashier for his signature on the checkout slip. If the guest account is not yet settled but the baggage is stored, the checkout slip together with a note stating, "Please check with a front office cashier," is attached to that stored baggage. The baggage should not be taken out of the hotel unless the account is paid in full by the guest and the cashier has signed the checkout slip. Before loading the luggage of the guest to any vehicle, ask first if the luggage is complete. Then load each luggage to the cab, thank the guest and wish him/her a pleasant trip. Thank you for your visit, Mr. and Mrs. Lee. Have a pleasant and safe trip. Time stop the checkout slip and surrender it to the front desk after the checkout service. Complete the information in the bellman's control sheet indicating the checkout and number of luggage. Any unusual observation must be written in the remarks column.